So let me start off by asking you a genuine question. At what time did you finish your meal yesterday, or in other words, your dinner? This question can also be considered for this morning's breakfast. So, the first meal of your day. Well, if the answer for these questions are I generally do not check my timings, or I eat when I feel like, or I do not consider timing as an important aspect when it comes to my health, well, then here's a bad news. Unfortunately, latest studies suggest that eating late meals can impact your energy expenditure, appetite, molecular pathways in adipose, that is fat tissues. So let's find out more if there is room to change our habitual behavior. Well, yes, the one line answer is late night eating or snacking or early or late breakfast affects your health and has been proved time and again. There has been support for this conventional wisdom by associating eating later in the day with a higher risk of obesity and losing less weight even after completing a weight loss surgery. There are similar thoughts behind intermittent fasting as well, which is eating patterns that involves fasting for a period of each day. Many people believe that missing a breakfast is the best way of doing intermittent fasting, but we forget the internal chemistry of our body, the enormous problems it faces when not being adherent to the right food timings. In this context, a study was done to understand the mechanism that can explain why late eating increases obesity risk. Participants were in good health, habituated with eating breakfast, and had stable levels of exercise or physical activity, with none of them having any prior experience with alcohol, medications, or even caffeine. Researchers looked at the impact of late eating on hormones such as ghrelin, which tells the brain that the body needs food, and leptins, which tells the brain that the stomach is full. Researchers tested these hormones hourly over the course of 24 hours on every test day and collected subcutaneous white adipose tissues. The research concluded by late eating doubled the odds of being hungry compared to early eating. Late eating decreased levels of hormones such as leptins by 16% during the 16 hours of participants when they were awake. Additionally, eating late increased the ghrelin to leptin ratio, which has been correlated by hunger or increasing the hunger by 34% during the same time. Participants who ate late also had significantly low energy expenditure. The biopsy which was collected exhibited adipose tissue gene expression showing an increase in the fat growth when the participants were on late eating schedule. So this means that late eating extends the eating window, which reduces the time that the body can generate and heal without actively digesting the food. So as an example, when two people eat breakfast at 10 a.m., one of those two individuals eat the final meal of the day at 6 p.m. while the other eats their meal at 11 p.m. The first individual has an eating window of 5 hours shorter in duration, which may have metabolic benefits. So the same might be true if you do an intermittent fasting and choose to leave or fast during the dinner over the breakfast, which opens up the Pandora's box. It can be noted that intermittent fasting, if done during the night time or what we clinically call as time-restricted feeding, has shown to have several potential advantages, such as improved insulin sensitivity. Studies have found that nighttime fasting can improve insulin sensitivity and lower blood sugar levels that can be beneficial for people at risk of developing diabetes or metabolic disorders. Increased growth hormone levels. Fasting overnight can increase the levels of growth hormone in the body, which can help to boost muscle mass and improve overall physical fitness. Better sleep. Nighttime fasting can improve sleep quality as it allows body to fully relax and enter into the deeper states of sleep. And weight loss. Nighttime fasting can lead to weight loss, specifically fat loss. On the contrary, there are studies which suggest that skipping breakfast as a part of an intermittent fasting routine can have adverse effects on the body, such as low energy levels, where skipping breakfast can lead to low energy levels throughout the morning as the body has to recover from the overnight fast and has not much of a fuel left. This can make it difficult to focus and be more productive. Increased hunger. Skipping breakfast can also increase feeling of hunger throughout the day, which can make it more difficult to stick to a calorie restricted or controlled diet or intermittent fasting routine. Poor nutrient intake. Breakfast is often considered the most important meal of the day as it provides the food with essential nutrients and vitamins that are needed for good health. Skipping breakfast can lead to poor nutrient intake and deficiencies over time. Hormonal imbalance. Skipping breakfast can also disrupt the balance of hormones in the body, such as insulin and cortisol. This can lead to increased risk of metabolic disorders and weight gain. Negative impact of metabolism. Skipping breakfast and extending the period of overnight fasting can lead to decreased metabolic rate, which can negatively impact weight loss and overall health. Important to note that everyone is different and some people might not experience any of these adverse impact at all, which probably we can discuss later. And for that, you need to subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for more health related insights. Like this video, and if I have questioned your notion, like always, link has been provided in the description. So stay healthy, make the right choices. Until next time.